I tried several churches and didn't find a spot for me. And then when I went to Church Story, I found a place where I could belong. You didn't need to be anything special to be there or like live up to a certain standard. It was just a bunch of people who wanted to know Jesus better.
My husband and I really had just a longing to find a family, a church family. I remember the first weekend that we ended up at Church Story, and I looked at my husband and I said, okay, so what story team do we want to serve on? So week 3, we were already plugged in. Birdie reached out to me and said, do you want to join the elementary team? And I said, sure. From having been a previous first grade teacher, that was right up my alley. I kind of felt that that was a sign from God that this was a place for us.
I had a lot of preconceived notions about what stepping into a service role would be from where I was before. And so in my mind, that was like, I don't know if I can do that well in this season of teaching kindergarten. I don't know if I can teach and be present and on all day, every day, and then also do the same on Sundays. Tyler reached out and he kind of explained that that wasn't the expectation. Be there to support and help the leads that were already in place and, you know, love on the kiddos. And I'm like, and I could be a part of that.
Did you guys know each other before you started serving together?
So we did not know each other at all. Me and Megan, which is our other lead, we decided that we were going to go out to dinner and we were going to invite all the people on our team and just hang out with them, get to know them better. We went out to dinner, or we planned this dinner, and nobody showed up.
We did.
It was it was me and Jess. We showed up together. We probably sat there for an hour and a half talking. And then I said, hey, do you want to go shopping? I'm going right across the street in Fairfield to go shopping.
You want to follow me around while I return my jeans?
Yes. And then I feel like from there, really our friendship grew.
So we had another dinner.
Wait, like a month later. So we were still very new to friendship.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're sitting there eating and we're just talking about what's coming up for summer. I was explaining that I was going to Romania. I started with a nonprofit there. I was just telling her all about the programs and things like that. And she was like, can I go? And I was like, yes.
Where do I sign up? And then completely blacking out and not realizing, okay, I have 3 young children at home. I have a husband at home. I got to work some things out. I got in my car and I just prayed. I said, Lord, if this is what you truly want me to do, then you will make this happen. And I asked my husband, Ryan, I said, is this a possibility for us? Can I go? He works nights, so that's another level of difficulty to add to it too. He said, okay, if we can find childcare for at nighttime, then sure. My cousin happened to be in town. She was a teacher, but overseas in a different country teaching, and she was home. I mean, timing just worked out perfectly.
Yep.
And so God just literally lined everything up, and in an extremely short amount of time.
The organization that I serve with in Romania is called Another Child Foundation. Kids from preschool all the way through 8th grade get served there. The school kind of steps in and helps families remain families and kids be successful in school, and then connects them to the Bible and how much God loves them.
We shared the same room for 10 days. Every single night, we would just talk about our lives.
We kind of had this vacuum situation of learning a lot about somebody in a short amount of time. So serving alongside people, you kind of can really see their heart. It's not really all that fun to do life and faith alone.
I mean, thank God for story teams.
Yeah.
Because we would not have met.
Yeah. Serving, whether in the church or serving in Romania, I really feel like that's your faith in action.
It has truly opened up so many relationships and building that connection, that family.
Life's hard. Life's just hard in general. And I think having people that can come alongside you, and when things go wrong, they can pray for you and check on you and watch over you, and you can do the same for them. You're not alone in those things, which is nice. Just living life, I think it's important to have people in your corner, especially people who love Jesus and love serving.